15 tough skills that make life 10 times easier, and most people skip them. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Wisdom Vibes. If you're new here, I'm all about helping you level up your life with real skills, smart strategies, and powerful mindset shifts. Today, we're diving into something special. These are 15 difficult skills that might take time to learn, but once you've got them down, they'll pay off forever. And I don't just mean financially. I'm talking about your relationships, your confidence, your productivity, and your overall happiness. These are the kinds of skills that school doesn't teach you, but life absolutely demands. So grab a drink, get comfy, and let's jump in. 1. Self-discipline. Self-discipline is one of those skills that sounds boring until you realize it's the foundation of literally every other achievement in your life. It's the ability to follow through with what you said you'd do, even when you no longer feel like doing it. It's waking up early to work on your goals. It's skipping that one episode on Netflix so you can finish your side hustle task. It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent, even on the hard days. Once you develop self-discipline, you become unstoppable. 2. Public speaking. Public speaking terrifies a lot of people, but it's one of the most rewarding skills you can develop. Think about it. No matter what you do in life, there will be moments where you need to speak clearly, confidently, and persuasively. Whether it's leading a meeting, pitching an idea, teaching, or even just standing up at a wedding and giving a toast, this skill builds presence. You don't need to be the loudest person in the room. You just need to be the most prepared. The more you practice, the more you realize it's not about being perfect, it's about being authentic. 3. Time management. Time is your most valuable resource, and yet most people treat it like it's unlimited. Time management isn't just about calendars and planners, it's about knowing your priorities. It's about doing the right things at the right time, in the right order. When you know how to protect your time, you create space for what actually matters. That's when life stops feeling chaotic and starts feeling intentional. Even simple systems, like breaking your day into focused work sprints or scheduling breaks, can completely transform how productive you feel. 4. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is your ability to understand and manage your own emotions and to understand others. When you have high emotional intelligence, you don't just react to life, you respond to it. You stay calm in stressful situations. You pick up on how other people are feeling. You handle conflict with empathy instead of ego. Honestly, EQ is what makes great leaders, great friends, and great partners. It's the skill that helps you connect, and connection is everything. 5. Active listening. Listening, real listening, is one of the most underrated skills on the planet. Most people don't actually listen. They just wait for their turn to talk. But when you truly listen, you make people feel seen and heard. And that builds trust faster than anything else. When you make eye contact, stay present, and actually absorb what the other person is saying, everything changes. Your conversations become deeper. Your relationships become stronger, and your communication becomes way more effective. 6. Saying no. Saying no might just be one of the hardest things to learn, especially if you're a people pleaser. But here's the truth. Every time you say yes to something you don't want, you're saying no to yourself. Your energy is limited. Your time is limited. Learning to protect it, kindly but firmly, is how you take your power back. And the crazy part? When you start saying no more often, people actually begin to respect you more, not less. 7. Writing clearly. Clear writing shows clear thinking. If you can explain something simply, it means you truly understand it. In a world where everyone's overwhelmed with noise, being able to write in a way that's clean, concise, and compelling is a superpower. Whether it's an email, a social media post, or a pitch, great writing helps you cut through the clutter. You don't need to be the next Shakespeare. You just need to communicate in a way that's real, human, and easy to understand. 8. Critical thinking. Critical thinking is how you survive in a world full of misinformation, bias, and emotional manipulation. It's your ability to pause, question, and examine things before blindly accepting them. It's the opposite of knee-jerk reactions. It's saying, wait, what's the evidence? Does this make sense? What's the other side of this argument? Critical thinking helps you make smarter decisions, protect yourself from scams, and build a mind that's sharp, flexible, and independent. 9. Handling criticism. Nobody loves being criticized, but the ability to handle it with grace, that's a real skill. When someone points something out, your first instinct might be to get defensive. But what if, instead, you got curious? What if you asked, is there something I can learn here? Sure, not all criticism is useful. Some of it's noise, but if you can separate your ego from the feedback and focus on growth, you'll get better at everything faster than you ever imagined. 10. Networking. The phrase, your network is your net worth, exists for a reason. Opportunities come through people. That dream job, that new project, that game-changing advice, it almost always starts with a connection. But networking isn't about collecting contacts. It's about building relationships. Be genuinely curious about others. Offer value. Show up. Stay in touch. People remember how you made them feel, not just what you said. 11. Financial literacy. Let's be real. If you don't understand money, it will always control you. Financial literacy is more than just budgeting or saving. It's knowing how to use money as a tool, not a trap. Learn how to avoid debt. Invest early, build credit, and spend mindfully. You don't need to be rich to be smart with money. And honestly, being smart with money is what helps you become rich in freedom and in peace of mind. 12. Negotiation. Negotiation happens all the time, not just in boardrooms. You negotiate salaries, deadlines, prices, boundaries. And learning how to negotiate with confidence and clarity can change your entire life. It's not about being aggressive. It's about knowing your worth, doing your homework, and standing your ground with respect. The ability to ask for more and get it is a life skill that pays off again and again. 13. Patience. Patience might sound simple, but in today's instant world, it's getting rarer by the day. Everyone wants quick wins, but the truth is anything worth building takes time. Whether it's a business, a skill, a relationship, or personal growth, real transformation happens slowly. The people who win are the ones who can keep showing up even when it feels like nothing's happening. Patience isn't passive. It's powerful. 14. Consistency. If motivation is the spark, consistency is the engine. You don't need to be extraordinary. You just need to show up every day. One great workout doesn't get you fit. One amazing piece of content doesn't build an audience. It's the small, boring, repeated actions that create results. Consistency compounds, and over time, it builds momentum you never thought possible. 15. Learning how to learn. This one's the master key. The world is changing fast. New technology, new industries, new skills are popping up all the time. If you know how to learn, you'll never be left behind. You'll adapt, pivot, and grow. So stay curious. Read books. Watch videos. Take notes. Teach others. When you become a lifelong learner, there's literally no limit to what you can become. And there it is, 15 skills that are tough to learn, but once they click, they'll upgrade your entire life. These are the long-term wins. The behind-the-scenes work that makes everything look effortless later on. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these skills are you working on right now? Drop a comment below, and let's talk about it. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to subscribe for more content just like this. Thanks for hanging out with me, and as always, keep learning, keep growing, and I'll catch you in the next one.